In this edition of Bulldog TV, we look at the animal shelter and what they do for our homeless animals.
Also, a new different type of class offered at SHS.
Bulldog TV starts now.
Good morning, Bulldogs. I'm Valerie.
And I'm Ty. What do you guys think the ideal Christmas present is? Let's go to Brendan Jesus with the story.
Christmas is coming up, and many of us this year are looking for the perfect gift.
I don't know, it's something that I've always enjoyed. I've always been involved with animals. I worked at a vet clinic and boarding kennels when I was in high school and college, and the position became available and I applied for it.
However, it is not easy having a pet. It comes with great responsibilities.
Every morning the guys show up and they let all the dogs out to go to the bathroom. They scrub their kennels and make sure they're good and clean. You get new beds and everything else every morning. With the cats, they get to come out for a little while and they clean their kennels, make sure they have clean litter boxes, everyone has food all the time. It can be a big job taking care of upwards of 100 animals at the shelter every day, but we got a lot of people that are here to help do that.
For every animal they receive, they hope for the best out of their future.
The best part about working here is probably getting a dog or cat returned to its owner or adopted into a new family. It's really rewarding to see them enter into a happy family, whether it's a new one or their original one they got lost from.
Sadly, not always is there a positive outcome for those who stay.
There are times where we have animals that come in that are very sick or that are hurt very badly, or we simply run out of space. And at that point, unfortunately, we do have to euthanize animals for different reasons, and that is definitely the worst part of the job and one of the most difficult things to have to make a decision on how to do.
Although a pet will make a great Christmas gift, it shouldn't be taken lightly.
I think they make a good gift, but they are not something that you should adopt and bring home without thinking about the responsibilities that are involved. If you're adopting a puppy, you need to realize that you're going to have a long-term commitment with teaching them how to use the bathroom outside and dealing with puppy behaviors like chewing on your shoes and things that they're not supposed to do. With kittens, they tend to be easier to litter box train, but at the same time, they're also very much into things that they find interesting that you might not want them to find interesting. With any dog or cat, bringing them into the house, you want to make sure that existing animals are, okay with them, and that everyone in the family is totally committed and on board to adopting any animal that you bring home. So in terms of a Christmas present, it's a great gift if everyone is prepared for all the responsibility that adopting a pet entails.
For Bulldog TV, I'm Jesus.
Are you looking for an easy way to wrap your Christmas presents? Evelyn and Manuel have the story.
If you're having trouble looking for gift bags, Ms. Knopf's class has a solution for you.
I'm hoping that my students learn to work together as a team to find a common purpose, teaching them some job skills, and also to get some money for classroom supplies.
Stop by and help her class raise money by purchasing a bag.
$1 per bag. You can get 6 for $5 and 12 for $10.
The process of making the bags involves many steps.
There is ironing, cutting, painting. We also do some puffy painting, some outlining, folding, cutting.
There are many different kinds of bags that you can choose from.
We have the poinsettia. Present. Mittens. Santa star. Snowman. Ornaments. And the ever so popular Rudolph.
Feel free to stop by her room 212 and check out the Christmas bags.
Visit our class anytime you'd like. We'll be selling bags up until Christmas break, and have a Merry Christmas.
For Bulldog TV, I'm Evelyn.
Time for a break.
When we come back, we'll have a neat DIY decoration just for Christmas.
Make sure you dress appropriate for winter.
It's that time of year again where people get cravings. Here's Valerie and Jeanette with a DIY on how to make an ice cream snowman.
The Christmas season is upon us and we all start to desire all types of treats. We'll be showing you how to make a snowman ice cream delight. The ingredients you'll need to make a snowman ice cream are marshmallows, Twizzlers, icing and chocolate chips, ice cream, toothpicks, a spoon or any utensil used to scoop ice cream. Get the toothpicks and set some aside. Grab your marshmallows and then put around 2 toothpicks and adjust them between each marshmallow. Place aside the body of your snowman. Then scoop your ice cream and place inside the bowl. After that, place the body of your snowman on top of the ice cream. Then get your toothpick and Twizzler and stick your toothpick inside the Twizzler. And stick it in the middle. And do the same with the other Twizzler. Then with the icing, draw in the mouth, the eyes, and the buttons of the snowman. After that, stick the chocolate chips on top of the icing. And there you have it, your snowman ice cream dessert for the holidays. For Bulldog TV, I'm Jeanette.
The podcast is a new elective this year. It's a class where you can listen to educational and interesting things from a radio. Here's Blanca and Cynthia with the story.
Most classes don't allow headphones, but imagine going to a class that requires them. SHS has a new elective called the podcast class. The podcast class is an educational, fun way to learn. It focuses on many subjects.
We look at different social studies elements through these podcasts, but we also are incorporating a lot of other topics. For example, tomorrow we're going to be doing a podcast that has a lot of math influence, the probability of flipping a coin. How many times, if you flip 100 times, will you get at least 6 heads in a row? And so we're going to kind of experiment with that. So we're really using a lot of different subjects along with the social studies side, and it's been really enjoyable. We knew that it was going to be fun, but it's really exceeded our expectations.
Although many students did not know what the podcast class consisted of, they decided to go ahead and give it a shot.
We listened to a podcast just the other day from about a college professor and what he wishes would change about college. He says that too many kids go to college just looking for a major that will lead them to a job. And he said that kids nowadays don't take classes for the joy of simply learning. And that's one thing I'm proud about with my class and Mr. Waldron's class. That group of kids kind of took a chance on us. They had no idea what this class was. They didn't have friends that they could go to ask, what is this class? Is it an easy A? Is this a blow-off class? They were willing to take a chance. And to me, that kind of epitomizes what that professor was saying. These kids took a class that they didn't know anything about just simply for the joy of maybe learning something different, hearing some good stories, and maybe hearing some of the things that you wouldn't normally hear in a regular social studies class. And so that's probably the thing I take away from this first group that we've had this semester, is that they are kind of the trailblazers, so to speak, that they took a chance, and they did in this class what a lot of college professors would like to see college students do at the next level. So I'm pretty proud of them. And I know Mr. Waldron is too.
From Bulldog TV, this is Cynthia Sotelo.
Stop by Mr. Pearson's room to get more information. Well, that's all we have for you today. I'm Valerie.
And I'm Ty. Stay classy, Springdale.